Come again.
This Wolverine let down his entire world.
Big Wolverine up in the house. Deadpool Wolverine. This is all that matters right there. This man. You see that? You see that? You see that? Big Huey back for Deadpool Wolverine. He's like, you know what? You know, they try to kill me off. I don't stay dead. I'm Big Wolverine. I'm back for Deadpool. So I saw the movie, and I gotta tell ya, Big Huey back for the movie. Hugh Jackman. I was not impressed.
I told you, you're not welcome here. You're not welcome anywhere. Now get the fuck out of my bar.
Just give me one more drink and then I'll leave. Hi, Peanut. I'm gonna need you to come with me right now.
Why'd you come back? Why'd you go and do that, huh? You had a perfect send-off with Logan. Could have let the character rest. Let them choose somebody else if they want to bring Wolverine back. Listen, I care about you. X-Men, Logan, the Wolverine, The Greatest Showman. Recently saw that. Phenomenal job, I might add. And then you come back and you give me this. You did a great job, by the way. I thoroughly enjoyed your performance and the emotions you portray through this character. I feel like you are him sometimes. And is that the reason that you have to come back? Because you feel like you're him too? So you're like, no one else can play this character. Is that what you're thinking? Because if you're like, listen, no one else can play this character like me, I am that character, then okay, alright, I might understand, I might give you some grace, okay? But I'm gonna tell you right now, this movie ain't it. This, I had expectations that would be up here. You can't even see them because my hand rose too high. And it ended up around here. Back at ground level.
Come again.
So let me explain to you why I had expectations, so high for this movie. Because you bring Logan back, Hugh Jackman. I love you, man. But you bring him back for a movie with Ryan Reynolds, who is another guy who really just embodies his character. You think Ryan Reynolds, you think Deadpool. They're one and the same. He's been doing it for such a long time, but the first time wasn't as good as Hugh Jackman's, so he kept on doing it until he got it right. But that's besides the point. You bring this guy back with this guy, and you're like, why would they do that? Well, why are they putting those two together? Tonally, they don't match. So, but you're like, hey, Ryan Reynolds is really good as his character. Hugh Jackman is really good as his character. Let's put them together and let's make a buddy cop movie. Yeah, you guys want to make a buddy cop movie. I don't want to say Deadpool and Wolverine shitted on every buddy cop movie that exists, but this isn't a buddy cop movie. This ain't that genre. Don't disrespect that genre like that. This is more like, I don't even know what this is like. This is just a Marvel movie. And I would say if you're gonna watch this Marvel movie, you need to have watched a considerable amount of other Marvel shows and movies before this one. Number one, you gotta watch Logan, because when they bring in Hugh Jackman for this, they do a lot of recapping of the movie Logan. Not recapping, but you gotta know what's going on with that character. You gotta at least watch Deadpool 2. I don't think you need to watch Deadpool 1, but at least watch Deadpool 2. And I would also throw in there season 1 of Loki. That'll help with a lot of the TVA stuff. The big smoky thing that eats everybody. The Void. You might sit there and wonder, like, what the fuck's the Void? What is this? What's the void? What's the void? You whisper into your, hey, hey, do you know what the void is? I'm not sure what that is. Oh, it's in Loki? Okay. Who are these? What? Who's the TVA? Oh, okay, Miss Minutes? Loki? Where's Loki and Miss Minutes at? What's going on? So, you gotta go down a little bit of a rabbit hole before you watch this. My opinion.
This Wolverine let down his entire world.
Alright, so at least you should watch Loki Season 1 and 2, Logan, and maybe all the rest of the X-Men while you're at it. Cause now you're gonna start binging it. You're like, I watched 2 seasons of Loki. Let me go back further if I'm gonna continue. So you watch Logan. You're like, that was a good movie. So then you're like, let me watch the Wolverine, the standalone movie. And you're like, oh, that was decent. So let me watch X-Men Wolverine Origins Wolverine. And you're like, that was shitty. Should I stop? No, let me go back even further and let me see what else is going on in the X-Men. And you're like, oh, here's Charles Xavier. Wow, he's pretty cool. I like his school. And then you watch the other trilogy because you're like, let me just finish the X-Men. And you're like, oh wait, there's Deadpool. Is Deadpool gonna be in this at all? Oh, let me watch the first Deadpool. Oh wait, they brought in some X-Men and Deadpool. How does he relate? Let me watch the second Deadpool, and then you'll be ready. And then you'll be ready for Deadpool Wolverine after you did that. So you got just a little bit of material that you should watch, and then you'll start watching this movie, and you'll be like, oh wait, who's that character? I remember him in Fantastic Four. Well, I didn't see Fantastic Four yet because that wasn't one of the things I needed to watch. So then you go back and watch Fantastic Four. And you're like, wow, I can't believe this is going on. So now you're probably wondering who from the Fantastic Four is in this. Spoiler alert, you got Chris Evans from the Fantastic Four as the Torch, the Human Torch. He goes flame on. When you think he's going to do Avengers Assemble, he really gets the crowd with that one, so. Then you got, who else? Elektra from the Daredevil movie shows up in this. You have Blade. That was a pretty cool guest appearance I wasn't expecting. Juggernaut comes back, another X-Men, or from the X-Men. So Channing Tatum comes back as Gambit. That was kind of crazy. You're like, what the hell? He looks kind of weird in the face too, because he had the entire mask on. His entire neck was covered. And he was looking pretty weird. He had this accent, and it was hilarious because, like, why? I can't take Channing Tatum seriously as Gambit. Good thing they scrapped that movie. Sorry, Channing Tatum. I don't think you kind of like at least fit the persona of the character. I think you need like a dainty looking guy. Channing Tatum's too, like, he's too beefy. And then they brought back, and the crowd goes crazy. X-23. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. She's from Logan. And if you haven't seen Logan, you're not going to know who she is because, you haven't seen it. But good thing you watched all those movies that I told you to watch before you watched this one. Because now you know who she is. But you're not going to know who Blade is. You're not going to know who Elektra is. Unless you watch Daredevil. And then you also watch Blade. And you're like, oh, okay, now I get it because I've seen those. So then you should also watch Blade, Fantastic Four, and Daredevil before you watch this movie. You can add those to the list. Now, let me stop with all the back and forth with what you should watch and who's making a special appearance, because I was kind of bouncing all over the place there.
I waited a long time for this team up.
The new character in this movie is Cassandra Nova. She's Charles Xavier's twin sister from the womb. They had something happen. Now you have a variant. I thought I saw a fly. Now you have a variant of Cassandra Nova in the Void. Her powers are pretty cool. I don't know what she can do, but she can do this, and that. It throws people around. It kills people. She puts Logan in the dirt. So she has pretty insane powers. And then you have probably the worst. They kind of wasted that character in my opinion. Like, they could have done a little bit more because you got Logan. He has a connection with Charles Xavier and then Cassandra Nova. They kind of do something with that idea, but they lessen it for Cassandra Nova, and it's mainly like used for Wolverine. I'll say that because Cassandra Nova's character was just useless in my opinion. Like they could have at least made her a villain outside of this, but I doubt they'll do that from how it ends. What else happens in this movie? That's pretty much it. The plot of the movie is Wolverine and Deadpool are stuck in the void, and Deadpool's like, hey, I know your world is shit. My world is also shit. Let's fix it by getting to the TVA. So we gotta get out of here. So we gotta go confront Cassandra Nova because she's the only person who can get us out of here. That's the whole movie. And then you have lots of scenes with Deadpool and Wolverine getting into cool fights. Probably the coolest fight is gonna be Deadpool and Wolverine fighting in a bus because it's a compact little area. You got a lot of blood, you got a lot of this, a little of that, a lot of gunshots, a lot of slicing and dicing, and it's all done in a car, so that's pretty cool. And then that's when they get kidnapped, and you know the movie continues. But whatever, let me stop. Do I recommend this movie? Do I think it's worth the watch? I'll say if you're a Marvel fan, this movie is 100% worth the watch because it gives you a lot of the old characters that you're probably never going to see again from the Fox universe and from just old Marvel movies or whoever owned them, I don't know. You get to revisit those characters, so that was pretty cool. And some like rumored characters make appearances in this, and I thought that was pretty cool. It was like, oh shit, look at that. Oh shit, wow, they brought that character. Ah ha ha, let me laugh because this is funny. I didn't expect them to do that. But I would say for someone who has not seen any Marvel movies at all, then no, you should not watch this movie because you might be confused. You could enjoy it if you just like a laugh because it's kind of funny, a little funny. So yeah, I guess those are my opinions on the movie. You're a Marvel fan, keep watching them. This is right up your alley. You're gonna love it. If you're not a Marvel fan, you know, go watch something else. Go watch what else is out there. Long Legs. I heard that's a good movie. They're remaking Wicked. Anyway, did you like it? Let me know. Did you not like it? Let me know. You can leave some comments down below, but hit the like if you'd like.
Let's fucking go!
Let's fucking go.